How's it going, everybody? Today we're going to be talking about long-term investing and the beginner guide to stocks and the stock market. Now, to start with, what is a stock? A stock is ownership of a company. Now, yes, to simplify this, when you buy a stock, you are now owning part of that company. Yes, it is a sliver, but you technically own that company. Now, imagine that Tesla, for example, our stock is a giant pie, okay? And you know, pies have slices. So if you were to buy one share, you are getting one slice of this pizza or pie that is Tesla. Okay, guys? So simply put, when you guys are buying a stock, you guys are getting ownership of that company. A small ownership, but ownership. Now, that's when we get into talking about long-term investing. Now, this is when you buy into a company or multiple companies over a certain period, like 20 plus years, guys, and you're buying monthly. So you're buying, let's say, for example, $200 a month into Tesla. Over time, that stacks and compounds interest. Now, if you guys don't know what compound interest is, go ahead and comment below. I can make a video showing you guys how compound interest works and how basically when you invest $200, the next month it just compounds into a giant snowball. It's a snowball effect. The amount that you invest just keeps rolling into a bigger and bigger amount. So simply put, $200 this month, let's say you make 2% of that, which is $2. Next month it's going to be $202, and 2% of that is now going to be $2.50, and that just keeps going and compounding and compounding. So what do I want to talk about next is the long-term investing part of this. Now, when you guys are buying into a stock like Tesla, or let's say Meta, or let's say Coca-Cola, either or, you guys need to understand, you guys need to have a long-term mindset. It's very important when you're long-term investing to have a long-term mindset. Because if you guys don't have a long-term mindset, you'll end up selling on when the stock's down, you'll end up selling with any little scare on the news, and this is why you need to stay focused and have a long-term mindset. Now, I know you guys are probably wondering, how much do you need? How much money to start investing long term? You guys do only need around, if you're using brokers like Robinhood, you could start investing with as easy as a dollar a month, $10 a month. Of course, the more, the merrier. The second thing is, people ask a lot, is what is the best time to invest? Guys, the best time to invest was 10 years ago, okay? 10 motherfucking years ago. It's too late? No, that doesn't mean it's too late. The second best time to invest is now, especially because the market is down so heavily. You see, when the market's up, you usually don't want to buy because you're buying premium. You're buying at the best price. Right now, you're basically getting a fire sale right now. So if I drop this video today or Monday, the market's down heavily right now. I think over 20% from all-time highs. This is a fire sale for all you new investors. So that's what I want to talk to you guys about. When the market's down 20%, this is when you guys buy. This is the best time to buy. And if you already bought, this is when you buy more, because you guys have to think. This is long-term investing. This is for the long road. This is 5 to 20 plus years, guys. Usually people ask how to set up an account on Robinhood. If you guys leave a comment, I can make a video on that too. On Robinhood or any broker of your choice, go ahead and comment down below. I can make videos on that. Now, I keep saying long-term mindset. It's because this is very important to long-term investing. It goes hand in hand, guys. So long-term investing goes hand in hand with long-term mindset. Long-term mindset. Now, when we're talking long-term mindset, what are we talking about specifically? There's very specific key things that we're talking about. Number one is going to be patience, guys. If you guys are going to become long-term investors, which I recommend everybody should be a long-term investor, number one reason why is because if you're following me, at the end of this video, I'll be talking about top 3 stocks to invest in long term. You'll know what stocks to get into. Like I said, if you're watching till the end of this video, I'm going to give 3 stocks that are on fire sale right now. So again, good stocks, good companies that are going to be growing long term. So, secondly, the patience part. You want to be patient because there is going to be dips, guys, and you got to be able to get through the dips. A long term mindset involves patience. You guys have to be able to wait. You don't want to panic sell because, again, we're in here for the long run. Now, a lot of these things I keep repeating, and it's because I really want to integrate it into your brain. I really want you guys to really understand this. This takes discipline, guys. It ain't easy. If this was easy, everybody would be doing it. If this was easy, my parents would have done it. They would have invested lots of money, and I wouldn't be motherfucking making this video right now. I'd be in the motherfucking Bahamas chilling, relaxing. But they didn't. So now I have to for my kids and my future generation. And that's why I'm making this video for the future generation. You guys are going to have to invest, okay? I'm sure if your guys' parents invested, you guys aren't probably not even fucking watching this video. You guys are probably in the motherfucking Bahamas relaxing. But my parents didn't, and you're watching this video, your probably parents didn't, and this is why you guys need to. You guys need to adopt the long-term investment mindset. And I'm not saying that anything bad about your parents or my parents, okay, guys? They just didn't get the knowledge that I'm trying to give the rest of the world in this video, which is you guys need to have a long-term mindset and invest long-term, okay, guys? So, again, number one, it's going to be patience. You guys are going to have to be patient, guys. Discipline, discipline. No panic selling. Don't be chasing these random crypto trends, okay? Like I said, I do like crypto, but there's specific crypto trends, literally random cryptos like Pepe, the crypto, random shit like that. You guys probably don't even know what that is. It's a stupid meme, a crypto meme made out of thin air, okay, guys? What I'm talking about is solid companies and certain solid cryptos that I believe in, okay? We're not chasing trends. We're following solid companies, okay, guys? So, next thing is that about the patience thing, Warren Buffett. I'm sure everybody watching this damn video knows Warren Buffett. He's one of the biggest motherfucking investors. And if you don't, you're probably born in 2010 or something. You don't know jack shit about anything going on right now. The stock market transfers money to the impatient from the. Okay, look. Let me say this again. Again, I didn't fucking say this shit. Warren Buffett said it, so let me quote him again. The stock market transfers money from the impatient to the patient. Okay, guys? The impatient in the stock market are losing money, and the patient are getting money. Okay, guys? Patience is key in stocks and investing, guys. Stocks and investing, patience is key. Okay, guys? We're going to be, again, thinking 5 plus to 20 years, guys. This isn't a get rich quick scheme overnight. This ain't no shortcut, guys. Everybody wants to take shortcuts nowadays. And where the fuck does that get them? It has them paying double, guys. Every time you try to take a shortcut, it will have you paying double. Trust me. I've tried to take a shortcut before. We all probably have tried shortcuts before. And what ended up happening? We ended up had to do double the work, or we had to pay double the price. Okay, guys, I'll tell you a little story. Before, very similar time to when I started stock trading and stock investing, I was thinking about becoming a motherfucking scammer. Yeah, a scammer. Now, what do you think would have happened if I actually became a scammer? I'll give you guys a minute to think about what would have happened if I went on the black market and tried buying people's information. And yeah, I'm admitting to a felony right now, but my point is that I didn't do it because I knew that if I try to take that shortcut, my ass would have ended up 10 plus years in prison, guys. 10 plus fucking years in prison for trying to get rich off a shortcut. Okay, my point is there is no shortcuts in life, guys. In life, you're gonna have to put in the work. You're gonna have to think smart. You're going to have to put in the work, guys. Again, the discipline thing, very important. Stick to the damn plan. If you guys are investing in Tesla, if you guys are investing in BTC, stick to the plan. If you said, I'm going to put my money into this monthly, or I'm going to put this vast amount, I'm going to have it in there for 5 to 20 years. When it dips down, don't sell the motherfucking stock right when it dips down and lose half your fucking money because the news is telling you that everything is crashing. This is where discipline takes place and focus. Stick to the plan, guys. All right, next, emotional control. This is very important. This all ties in together, guys. Emotional control, because the news is telling you one thing. Why is the news telling you that all the cryptos are crashing? Why is the news telling you that? Because they know you're emotional. They want to prey on your emotions, guys. They want you to become emotional and sell that stock to the patient person who's not emotional, who is focused on the long term, and you're selling it to him on a fire sale because it's down 20 fucking percent and you lost 20% of your investment or more. You see what I'm saying, guys? Emotional control is very important in this game. Emotional control, okay? If the stock is going up, if the stock is going down, it's normal, guys. The market is volatile like that. This is normal. We're in this for the long term. Okay. And you don't let regret or FOMO, which if you guys don't know what FOMO is, it's fear of missing out. You don't let regret or FOMO, fear of missing out, you don't let those things control you. You don't let those things grab a hold of your emotions. Going into the long-term thinkers. The long-term thinkers see these big drops in the market as, excuse me, guys, as opportunities rather than disasters, okay? So everybody thinking that this is a complete motherfucking disaster, that everything is going down right now, they're small-minded. They don't realize that this is what happens in the market, guys. Long-term thinkers know that this is a big opportunity to invest, okay, guys? This is basically a fire sale. Why do you think everybody's saying everybody's fearful? You got to buy when people are fearful and sell when people are greedy. So when at the top, when everybody was greedy, everybody was talking about, oh, Bitcoin 120K, oh, this and that. It was at the highs, guys. Now that it's at the lows, everybody's saying Bitcoin's going to crash, this and that. It's going to crash, this and that. No, guys, this is a fire sale. This is a great buying opportunity. Don't believe in the hype, guys. So you got to focus on the fundamentals when we're talking stocks and cryptos too, guys. So the fundamentals are three main keys for fundamentals. We're just going over stocks for now. If you guys want more crypto content, drop in the comments below. So we're talking about stocks mostly in this video. Let me know if you guys want more crypto content. I could go over crypto, but here we're mainly stocks. Okay, guys? So three main keys for the focusing on the fundamentals. For me, does it have a moat? If you guys don't know what a moat is, it's basically, is it branded? Does it have a name? When you hear it, do you automatically know what it is? Like Tesla. Tesla has a great moat. Coca-Cola. All right. It's not some random company that doesn't already have traction. So that's a big fundamental that I look into. Number two is, and real quick on the moat, it's like someone comes to your house and gives you a random motherfucking soda. You don't even know what it is. Are you going to invest in that company just because the soda's good? No, because it doesn't have a branded name tied to it that gets people to buy, that gets people to go to them. Like Coca-Cola, that's what it has. Coca-Cola is going to be around forever, guys. And that's mainly because of its moat. It's branded itself and it has a name for itself now, and it is a great pop. Number two on the fundamentals, guys, is going to be increasing cash flow. All right, guys. You guys probably can't even see what I'm writing on the board. Who gives a fuck? I'm scribbling all over it anyways. It's mostly for me. So the second fundamental thing you guys want to focus on is increasing free cash flow. Now, comment down below. I can do an overview on these things if you guys want to, on how to find free cash flow, how to find stocks with moats, things like that. So increasing free cash flow just tells me that the stock is fundamentally bringing in a good amount of cash every year. And if it's increasing, it means that they're getting more and more cash flow every year. This is great because they get to use that money to invest. They get to use that money to pay dividends. They get to use that money for multiple different things to grow the business and the company. Now, the third most important fundamental that I focus on, guys, is going to be assets over liabilities, guys. This is a big one that I look for. The company has to have more assets than liabilities. Why do I look for in this? Do you think I want to invest in a company that I know these motherfuckers have $1 billion in liabilities and they only have $1 million in assets? Now let's just go over real quick. What are assets and what are liabilities? Assets increase in value over time. Liabilities decrease in value over time. So why the fuck would I want to own a company who is literally using their money to buy liabilities that are decreasing in value over time? I would never do it, guys. Focus on stocks that they're buying more assets than liabilities, okay? That's super important. So those are my three top fundamentals for long-term stocks and long-term investing, guys. Okay, number 6, with this long-term mindset, you guys got to be resilient and you got to be optimistic. You got to have a lot of optimism, okay, guys? What does that mean? That means you see the glass half full instead of the glass half empty. Negative motherfuckers everywhere. Get them away from me, guys. The main point is to be positive and to be focused, okay, guys? And to see the glass as half full, okay? You accept that setbacks happen, but you stay confident, guys. This doesn't mean that you're unrealistic. You're realistic, but you're confident and you know that stocks go down and you know that they're gonna go back up, okay, guys? That's what optimism is all about, okay, guys? And it's believing in the future. It's believing and knowing that the future is gonna be great, okay, guys? Why wouldn't you want to be like that? Why wouldn't you want to believe in the future and feel good about it? What the fuck is the point of living if you think the future's gonna be shit? You know what I'm saying? I just don't get pessimistic motherfuckers in general. But when you're long term investing, you gotta have an optimistic mindset, okay, guys? So this all comes together. When you got the fundamentals down, when you got the patience, when you got the optimistic mindset, you become naturally a great investor, and that's how you make money, okay, guys? All right. Now, number 7. I don't know if I've been keeping count from the beginning of the video. I'm probably on like number motherfucking 10, but who gives a fuck? So the point is, the next thing to focus on is humility and continuous learning. Okay, guys, learn to be humble and know that you don't know it all, and that's okay. And that's okay. You're going to continue learning on this journey, in this investment journey. It's okay to fail. It's okay to lose money. You get back to the drawing board, you look at your mistakes, and you learn from your mistakes is the biggest point, okay? When you're a humble person, you can look at yourself in the mirror and say, I fucked up. Yes, I fucked up. I lost 5,000 motherfucking dollars. And that's okay. or who knows, 10,000 motherfucking dollars. You can look at yourself in the mirror and say, it's okay. I can learn from this. I can grow from this, and I can invest my money better. Okay. That is the key to being humble and continuing to learn. Okay, guys? So admitting when you're wrong, avoiding overconfidence, and just keep educating yourself. All right. And that's what I'm here for. I made many mistakes. All right, guys? I made multiple mistakes. And that's why I'm making these videos, because I want to teach you guys so you guys don't go down the path that I went to and make the same motherfucking mistakes that I went through. There's no point in that if I could come and teach you guys how to learn from what I learned from. Okay, guys? Now, this is really important on the long-term mindset, is focusing on the big picture. You guys got to ask yourself, what do you want? Take a minute. I'll wait. What do you want? I hear $1 million mansion. I hear supercar. I hear BMW M4. I hear a farm with cows. Okay, everybody wants something different. And that's why you guys got to realize, what do you guys want? What are your goals? And focus on that big picture, guys. When you guys are long-term investing, when things are down bad, you got to go and think, okay, what do I want? And focus on the big picture, see it and believe in it. And remind yourself, instead of going back down a bad path, remind yourself, I'm long-term investing to get to the big picture. Okay, guys? That is very important. That is something I do every day when I feel down. I think about, what is my big picture? Where do I want to go? Where do I want to be? And I know what it's going to take. It's going to take hard motherfucking work, guys. Okay? Now, number 9, you guys have to sacrifice. All right? This is going to take a sacrifice. It's going to be hard. You guys are going to have to sacrifice something to get to the next level. Okay, guys? I've had to sacrifice. I still am sacrificing every day. I could be going out and fucking blowing all my money at the casino, but I'm not. I'm investing instead. I could go and blow all my motherfucking money on some hookers, but I'm not, because I have a long-term mindset. Okay? This isn't just for a live for today. Just live it all out today. Fuck tomorrow. No, guys. This is about focusing on what you want long-term in your life. Okay? What do you want long-term in your life? It goes back to that. And what are you willing to sacrifice? All these things come together. You understand? All right, guys. That's basically it, guys. I just wanted to go over with you guys what stocks are, how they're companies you're investing in when you buy a share, which is so important. Everybody should be buying shares of companies and owning companies monthly and growing their portfolio. I'm going to be making a lot more video, a lot more content. And let me know in the comments below what more content you guys want to see. I'm trying to teach and help everybody. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys didn't get, all right, let me just summarize, just in case you guys missed the whole motherfucking point of the video. The summary of this, guys, is that there's no shortcuts in life. It's going to take sacrifice to get where you want. And you got to have a long-term mindset and invest long-term into yourself and into stocks and companies, because that's going to pay off in the long run. Okay, guys? So that's it. Thank you guys for watching my video. K Trades. You guys can go ahead and call me K Trades. Thank you guys for watching. You guys have a great day. How's it going, everybody? If you guys watched all the way to the end of the video, congrats to you, because we're about to go over the top 3 stocks right now to be buying on this fire sale. So if you guys take a look over here, my number 1 stock right now to buy on this fire sale is going to have to be Tesla. Now, as we've talked about before, it has a great moat. Everybody knows Tesla. Anybody you ask, do you know what Tesla is? They're gonna know already, guys. As you see here on the charts, we have just broken this one weekly support level. So it is a great price right now. You're not buying that premium that many investors were buying at up here around the 490, 480 level, guys. Right now it's about $100 cheaper. It's around the 380 level. And again, guys, you don't gotta pay $380. You don't gotta own the whole stock. You don't gotta get one share. You can always buy $10, $5 here and there, guys. Like I said, if you guys use Robinhood, there's a few other brokers too that if you use them, you can actually buy fractional shares, meaning you get a fraction of the share and you pay whatever you want, around $1, $2. I'm pretty sure the minimum on Robinhood is $1, which again is great. It gets you skin in the game, guys. Skin in the game is what you guys want. So my top 3 reasons, again, it has great increasing cash flow year after year, has a great moat, like we've talked about moats. When they're branded names, they're hard to beat. Guys, I really don't see any electric company beating Tesla. They're at the top of the market. We only see EVs increasing over the years, guys, and this is only going to help the stock. Now, also going to talk about how the leadership and shift to AI is going to increase the revenue, guys. They are turning into, complete, fully automated driving. This is going to be great revenue for the company once they start rolling out robo taxis across the country. Now, they have a strong position also in growing segments like energy and storage. They're expanding with batteries, solar, and mega packs. Now, these are things that are increasingly becoming more important energy wise. Now, we also want to talk about the innovation and long term vision under the CEO, Elon Musk. He has been able to transform these companies into multi billion-dollar companies. And I see Tesla one day being $1 trillion market cap company, guys. It's just going to keep on growing. Now, the next stock that's on fire sale right now, guys, that I recommend you guys get long-term invest. Again, this is a long-term investment mindset right now that I recommend you guys get into is going to have to be Meta. Now, Meta is also at around the mid, we got weekly support at 480s. It's at 600. It's still got room to go down with both of these stocks. But again, this is still a great price compared to the 790 premium, around $800 premium that people were buying on up here around September 2025. It is a great time to be positioning into long term. Meta is a great stock because they have dominant and high profitable core ad business, guys. They're very great at this. Many people use Meta as their ad for their ads, guys, and the biggest companies are using them for their ads. And it's just a great business model that Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp has been able to achieve with their ads and ad revenue. Now in 2025, revenue hit about 201 billion, guys. These are big numbers with sky high operating margins around 40 to 43%. AI tools are already boosting and targeting growth, and it's just going to get better and better from here, guys. It also has, again, a great price right now because of the dip. And for the upside, I'm going to say, again, we get back to this $800 level, this 790 level, and then to the 800s. Meta is also one of those that has a great moat. I don't see Facebook getting replaced. I don't see Instagram getting replaced. They have great moats. People know the name. People know the brand. People are already on them. It's going to be hard to get them to another social media platform when you already got such big social media branded platforms that everyone is already using, especially when they're using their ads and their businesses to run on these platforms. All right, last but not least, guys. Now, this is not specifically a stock, but this is going to be gold, guys. Investing in gold, especially after this big dip from 5,600, basically 5,596, all the way down to 4,430. It is on fire sale right now. Again, these stocks can go lower, so you want to average in. You want to put in $10 now or $200 now, $200 next month, just in case it does dip. Again, we're thinking 5 years to 20 years long term, guys. These stocks are only going to grow. Gold is only going to grow. Major reasons why for gold: you need gold for all of these chip manufacturers that are making chips for AI and all of the above, guys. Now, it's a strong and a safe haven for gold. This is great recession proof, guys. It was skyrocketing when stocks were dropping. Yes, it did pull back a bit, but it is a great recession proof stock to get into. Gold is going to be great. They have lots of great utility to use with gold. It's utilized with jewelry, utilized for computing, multiple things, guys. And also, it's just counters. It's great to counter inflation, guys. It's great to have gold. Our dollar. You used to be able to go trade in our dollar for gold, and then the government said, "What the fuck are we doing? Why are we taking their dollars, this paper, and giving them gold? Why the fuck would we do that?" And then they stopped that shit. So that's got to tell you something, guys, how valuable gold is, that the government had to step in and say, "You can't use your dollar to exchange it for gold anymore." Through the Federal Reserve, I'm talking. If you guys don't know about that, go search up that history. We used to be able to take our dollars and get gold from the bank using our dollars, and they put an end to that shit because they knew that gold was so much more valuable than the dollar, guys. So it's a great hedge against inflation. Lastly, it's got a big demand right now, driving upside potential. Central banks continue massive buying of gold. In 2026, they bought 60 tons a month for diversification away from the dollar. Again, they're trying to get away from the dollar. These banks know where the real value is at, and that's in the gold. So again, thank you guys for watching. Those are my top 3 stocks that are on fire sale right now. We got gold for basically, inflate, hedge against the dollar, hedge against inflation. We got great Meta tech stock, great Tesla tech stock, and future of AI, and just great companies, guys. Those are my top long-term picks. And just drop a comment below on what you guys think about this. If you guys want me to make more videos on specific stocks, on gold, just let me know in the comments below. And yeah, that's basically it. Thank you guys for watching. You guys have a good one.